Hi student, previous class we are discussed the structural elucidation of glucose. Structural elucidation of glucose means they are given the unknown compound, we have to find out the unknown compound is converted to known compound. The first point, molecular formula. The molecular formula of glucose, it is elemental analysis and molecular weight determination. We will found out the molecular formula is C6H12O6, the first point. Second one, this is the first one. Second one, presence of 6 carbon in straight chain, means glucose is a reduction with strong reducing agent like hydrohydric acid. In presence of red phosphorus, the glucose which undergoes reduction to form N-hexane, okay, N-hexane which undergoes it is a reduction. This reaction is indicates the presence of 6 carbon in straight chain. Okay. Next one we will go for the presence of carbonyl group, means we are already discussed in aldehydes and ketones. The carbonyl compounds is react with hydrogen cyanide to form cyanohydrin. Carbonyl compound is react with hydroxylamine to form oxime. On these basis, here also the glucose is containing aldehyde functional group. When the glucose is react with hydrogen cyanide to form glucose cyanohydrin, and when it is a glucose is react with hydroxylamine to form glucose oxime, okay, or glucose cyanohydrin. This is one of the this reaction is indicates that presence of 6 carbonyl group. Next we will go for presence of carbonyl compounds, okay, not carbon, presence of carbonyl. Next we will go for presence of aldehyde group. Coming to carbonyl, next we will add aldehyde. When the glucose is oxidized with the mild oxidizing agent, the glucose is containing aldehyde. Aldehyde is converted to carboxylic acid. It is a mild oxidizing like bromine water. When it is a glucose is react with bromine water, when the glucose is converted to gluconic acid, okay, gluconic acid, this reaction is indicates presence of aldehyde groups is there, okay. Next one, presence of 5-hydroxy group. When the glucose is react with this alcohol is there, means esterification you take, it is a good example, you take it is having acetic anhydride or acetyl chloride, okay, or acetic acid. When the 5-hydroxy group means 4 secondary alcohol and 1 primary alcohol, total 5-hydroxy group is there. 5-hydroxy group is react with acetyl chloride or acetic anhydride which undergoes acetylation, you will get a penta-acetyl derivatives of glucose. This reaction is indicates presence of 5-hydroxyl group. Last factor, presence of primary alcohol, means presence of primary alcohols when the glucose is react with strong oxidizing agent nitric acid, glucose is converted to saccharic acid and gluconic acid also is converted to saccharic acid, okay. These are about the 6 factor. These 6 factor will go for the German scientist, it is a Fischer, you will do the bond representation of glucose. When it is having a general structure of glucose, here general structure of glucose means here CHO, okay, next carbon, next carbon, next carbon, next carbon and next carbon. Last carbon is CH2OH. We are already discussed here. Hydrogen, you have to write the left, right, left and also left. Opposite is hydroxy group. Here opposite is hydroxy group. Here opposite is hydroxy group. And here also opposite is hydroxy. This is the structure of glucose. The Fischer, the German scientist, he will go for it is having a bond representation of glucose. This is the first carbon is a functional group is aldehyde. Next you should not write the carbon. Carbon should not write carbon here. Last carbon CH2OH. Okay. This is the hydrogen atoms, here hydrogen left, right, left, again here the left hydroxy compound OH, 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 OH. This is the bond representation. Above these 5-6 factors, the Fischer's, the German scientist, yield the structural formula of glucose on the basis of representation. This is the structure of glucose. This one is the first one. And here the neighbor group is when it is having a glucose is converted to glyconic acid. Glyconic acid is formula COOH. Here also same CH2OH. Okay. Here this is bond representation H, 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 OH, 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 OH. This is the second one is gluconic acid. Gluconic acid. Next one, the third one is saccharic acid. Here also same carboxylic acid. Here also carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Both side the aldehyde. Here aldehyde and alcohol, both it is oxidized to form carboxylic acid. Here you should remember H, 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 opposite OH, 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 OH. This is the compound is saccharic acid. Okay, the first one it is the structure of glucose on the basis of structural elucidation. Listen here, this is the structure, open chain structure of glucose. This is also open chain structure of glucose, but it is a bond representation. We are compare with the gluconic acid as well as saccharic acid. This is the bond representation of glucose. We will told it is having a hydroxy group and hydrogen group. It is having a left right. It is having a configuration that is a dextrorotatory and leorotatory. We will discuss here later. Okay. Okay. Next we will go for D and L configuration. Okay. D, what is the D glucose? What it indicates? It is a D means it is indicates it is having a D glucose. Okay. D glucose means it is a dextrorotatory. If the plane polarized light is rotation of optical active compound, when it is rotate clockwise direction, that is called as dextrorotatory, and it is having a hydroxy group is right side and hydroxy group is left side, that is it is having a DL configuration, dextrorotatory and leorotatory. In case if the dextrorotatory means you have to indicate it is having a plus, and it is a leorotatory means you have to indicate it is a minus. D is we are using both the glucose, alpha glucose and beta glucose. It is the D glucose, it is a dextrose we will go for. On the basis of if the leorotatory and dextrorotatory we are taken, it is having a lowest optical active compound like glyceraldehyde. What is the structure of glyceraldehyde? Here the glyceraldehyde structure CHO, okay, optical active carbon here CH2OH. This is the structure of glyceraldehyde. Okay, you will take here mirror image. Okay, same compounds here, carbon, OH, H, CHO, CH2OH. This is the structure of glyceraldehyde. When the hydroxy group is right side, when the plane polarized light is passed to optical active compound, it will rotate clockwise direction. When the plane polarized light is passed to optical active, it will rotate anti-clockwise direction. When it is hydroxy group is right side is there means that is called as dextrorotatory. Okay, dextrorotatory. When the hydroxy group is left side, that is called as Leo rotatory. Leo rotatory. Dextrorotation and Leo rotation, that is called as here the D, okay, this is a D-glyceraldehyde, D plus glyceraldehyde, dextroglyceraldehyde, glyceraldehyde, and here this is a Leo glyceraldehyde. This is the dextrose and Leo glyceraldehyde. Okay, now, okay, this is the clockwise direction means you will go for, it is a positive sign, and Leo rotatory means it is a negative sign. Okay, D is it is a fixed, it is having a D glucose. If the OH hydroxy group is right side means it is a positive, and hydroxy group is left side means it is a negative. Here the glyceraldehyde, we have taken an example, it is a glyceraldehyde. If the glyceraldehyde is hydroxy group is right side means it is plane polarized light is positive optical active compound, it is rotated clockwise direction, that is called plus glyceraldehyde. Here the hydroxy group is left side is there, that is called as minus glyceraldehyde. Okay, we are going for glucose. Glucose also here it is hydroxy group. Depend upon hydroxy group is right side and left side. If the glucose it is having containing optical active compound is there, the 4 optical active carbon is there, we will go for last one, the lowest optical active carbon. We are compare with the glyceraldehyde. Okay, this is the taken examples of glyceraldehyde. We will go for, it is a compare with the glucose. When we will go for compare with glucose, suppose here the glucose structures, here the first one CHO, this is the first one, next carbon, okay, total 6 carbon, last carbon it is having a CH2OH, the first carbon is CHO, next one is, you already remember, left, right, left, left, okay, hydroxy group, hydroxy, 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 hydroxy. This is all it is having a optical active carbon, listen here, this is optical active carbon, here optical active carbon, here optical active carbon, here optical active carbon. In glucose, it is a 4 optical active carbon is there, but the hydroxy group, coming to here hydroxy group, compared with the glyceraldehyde is the lowest optical active carbon. When the plane polarized light is positive optical active carbon, it will rotate clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. When it is a hydroxy group, density is hydroxy group, clockwise means that is called dextrorotatory. If it is a hydroxy group is left side means it is a Leo rotatory. You will take the same compound coming to the glucose also. When the glucose we have taken the lowest optical active carbon. Lowest optical active carbon is the lowest optical carbon. If the hydroxy group is lowest optical active carbon and glucose, hydroxy group is presence in right side. Hydroxy group is presence in right side, that is a D, and it is the plus is there, it is a plus. Hydroxy group right side, it is a D plus glucose. Okay, we will go for which carbon? It is a C5, numbering also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons. 6 carbon. 5th carbon, optical active 5th carbon, we are taken and it is having a hydroxy group is right side. That's why we will go for D plus glucose. This is, it is having a optical active DL configuration. Okay. Next we will go for cyclic structure of glucose. This is the DL configuration of glucose compare with the standard glyceraldehyde. Next we will go for the cyclic structure of glucose. In glucose, we are generally, it is a 2 form is there, alpha glucose and beta glucose. Generally, the glucose, some of times it is having a glucose, does not react with the Schiff reagent or does not react with, it is a free aldehyde is there, but it does not react with the sodium bisulfate, and it is does not react with Schiff reagent. The first point, the glucose does not react with Schiff reagent and sodium bicarbonate, so sodium bisulfite. Okay. Second one we will go for the glucose. Does not react with Tollens reagent, does not react with hydroxylamine to form oxime, and does not react with the failing solution. Okay, the glucose does not react with, it is having a sodium bisulfite. Okay, on these factor, does not react with Tollens reagent. On these factor, if the glucose is having a two form is there, one is alpha glucose and another one is beta glucose. It is having a two different crystal nature is there. That is, it is having a cyclic structure of glucose. Here alpha glucose and beta glucose. If the alpha glucose, it is having the melting point is 419 Kelvin. It is a melting point. And here the beta glucose, it is having a 423 Kelvin. This is a melting point of glucose. This is the alpha glucose. This one is beta glucose. When the alpha glucose, here alpha glucose, and this one is beta glucose. Okay, melting point. The recrystallization form, it is having the recrystallization, it is alpha glucose, it is having a 307 Kelvin, and beta glucose, it is having a 371 Kelvin. It is a recrystallization in solution, aqueous solution for the recrystallization is a 371 and it is a recrystallization is 307. If the same molecular formula but the crystallization is different, that is, it is having a cyclic structure of glucose. We will go for one by one the cyclic structure of glucose. If the alpha glucose and beta glucose, you should know this is having a glucose. If the carbon compound containing here CHO, okay, CHO means here how many carbon? 6 carbon. Last carbon, it is having a CH2OH. Okay, we can write here CHO aldehyde functional group. This is a aldehyde functional group. We already know about here hydrogen and oxygen, left, right, left, and again here left, opposite here hydroxy group. Listen here, when we are taken optical lowest asymmetric carbon of optical active carbon, here the hydroxy compound is there. It is having a 5 number of carbon. It is having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here the cyclic compounds to form 1 carbon to 5th carbon. Here C1 carbon to C5th carbon. The protons is shifted to here. The protons is shifted to here. The C1 carbon, that is a anomeric carbon. When it is a carbon, it is here the COH compound. Here protons is shifted to C5 to C1 carbon, which undergoes cyclization. In case you will go for here the structure. Okay, if the hydroxy group is there here, listen here, easy, C total carbon you have to write here 6 carbon. When the 6 carbon is there here, hydroxy group, first one you have to write here C double bond OH. Second carbon is same hydrogen. Next one here hydrogen. hydrogen, and again hydrogen. Last one is CH2OH. Listen carefully. Here the C5 carbon, here the oxygen atoms is there. Oxygen atom. Protons is here shifted to C1 carbon. C1 carbon. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here also you have to write hydroxy group. Hydroxy, hydroxy, hydroxy. When the protons shifted here means oxygen atoms is this double bond is converted to single bond. Double bond is converted to single bond. This oxygen is linked with here cyclic formation. Here, this is the cyclic structure of glucose. C1 carbon to C5 carbon. C1 carbon to C5 carbon. Hydroxy group is right side. When it is a hydroxy group, this is a anomeric carbon. Anomeric carbon. Anomeric carbon. What is anomeric carbon means? If it is having a different arrangement of hydroxy group, it is a D and L configuration. If it is a hydroxy group is a right side, it is a alpha. If the hydroxy group is left side, that is a beta. This is called as anomers. Okay. Here hydroxy group is right side is there. This is the indicate that it is having a alpha, and here also alpha D plus glucose. Alpha D plus glucose. This is alpha D plus glucose if that depend upon hydroxy group. Coming to here, next same here also I will write here beta. Beta glucose. Same here also 6 carbons. First carbons, first CHO. CHO means this time here you have to double bond, you have to write left side, there right side. When here hydrogen. Okay, last one here, you should not change here, CH2OH. Okay, next one here hydrogen. This is a simple process. Left, right, left, again here left. Next here go for hydroxy group, here also hydroxy group, and here also hydroxy group. Okay, numbering, we will go for numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here the C5 carbon to C1 carbon. 1 protons, here 1 protons. Here shifted to here carbonyl compound. 1 protons, here shifted to here carbonyl compounds. Here the double bond is converted to single bond. Here oxygen atoms is linked to the anomeric carbon, C1 carbon, here carbon. We are writing here oxygen atom. This is the right side. Hydroxy group is left side. When the hydroxy group is left side, here hydroxy group is left side. That is here we are pronounced here beta. Okay, beta D plus glucose. Beta glucose, this one is alpha glucose. If the hydroxy group is stability, listen carefully, here hydroxy group here opposite, left, right, stability is increases. When the hydroxy group left, right is there, stability is increases, the melting point also beta is more stable compared to the alpha glucose. Here we are compared with the alpha and beta glucose means here the melting point here it is having a 423 Kelvin. Here the melting point it is having how much melting point? 41 Kelvin is the melting point. That is the stability. Stable means here the beta glucose is more stable than Alpha glucose. Alpha glucose, it is having a not equal hydroxy, hydroxy. Here only one hydroxy is there. That is the stability of alpha glucose and beta glucose. In these cases, the Fischer, it is a German scientist, he will find out it is a alpha glucose and beta glucose, but the sum we will go for the bond representation. When we will go for bond representation means here the total carbons here, there, here. Listen here. When the carbon it is here, CHO means total, here also. Last one is CH2OH. CH2OH. Here last here also carbon 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, this carbon, here this carbon, OH, OH, H. Okay, you take another carbon, it is having a OH. Okay, next one is also OH, H. Next one is OH, H, OH, H, OH, H. Okay, here also the cyclic bond representation here. So this is a cyclic representation, but on the go for representation, next this one is the, some people they are confused. Here also we can consider as a CH2, okay. That's why we will go for, this is a cyclic structure, this is a open chain structure, this one is a cyclic structure of alpha glucose and beta glucose. Next we will go for, that's why we are not written here, we will go for Haworth structure of alpha glucose and beta glucose. Two cyclic hemiacetal form in glucose which having a two differential hydroxy group on the basis of configuration. Okay, it is having a two hemiacetal. What is hemiacetal? What is hemiacetal? We are already discussed in aldehydes, nucleophilic addition reaction of aldehydes. Aldehydes means when it is having a aldehydes or ketones. Aldehydes or ketones is react with alcohol. Okay. Aldehydes or ketones is react with alcohol to form monoalkoxy derivatives is called hemiacetal. Here it is having a carbon and here positive charge and negative charge, nucleophilic and electrophile. Here also oxygen which contain lone pair of electrons. Okay, to form nucleophilic addition reaction RCH. Here oxygen atoms here OR, here attached is some double bond is converted to single bond. Nucleophilic addition sp2 hybridization is converted to sp3 hybridization. When it is having it is a alkoxy, monoalkoxy, that is called it is a hemiacetal. Hemiacetal. Okay. Here also the glucose which contain it is a hemiacetal derivatives, cyclic structure of glucose, it is containing a different configuration. If the hydroxy group here different configuration, hydroxy group it is a left side and right side. This is called as anomeric carbon. Listen carefully, C1 carbon it is having a anomeric carbon. This is a dextro and leo rotated. It is a right side hydroxy group is present in left side and right side, that is called as anomers. Coming clear. Next we will go for our structure of glucose. Here our structure of glucose, our structures of glucose. Okay, our structure means this is our structures of glucose. We will taken for it is having a pyranose. Pyranose it is having a 6-member heterocyclic compounds. Heterocyclic compounds. This is a pyranose. Okay, this is the structure of pyranose. We will go for this pyranose is similar to the glucose, here also heterocyclic, C1 to C5 carbon. Listen here. Here it is a glucose, suppose I am writing here same compound, this is a pyron, this is a pyron. They will ask 1 mark questions, write the structure of our structure of glucose, alpha glucose and beta glucose. Listen here. This is a pyron. Even it is having a same, it is a CO derivatives. Okay, this is a pyron. Pyron. Coming to here the glucose, alpha glucose and beta glucose. This is the alpha glucose. Whatever here in alpha glucose, right side hydroxy group, here left side just you will rotate here means these are all coming above and this one is a below. Whichever is a right side is there, it is having a coming to the below. The number also very very important. Here C1 carbon, C2 carbon, C3 carbon, C4 carbon, C5 carbon and C6 carbon. Listen here. 1 carbon here C1, last C6 carbon here CH2OH, CH2OH, CH2OH. CH2OH here this is a fixed, CH2OH is fixed. CH2OH is fixed. Next coming to here, C1 carbon, the first one you will go for alpha glucose, this is the alpha glucose. C1 carbon, hydroxy group is right side is there. When hydroxy group is right side means you have to write below OH. Next carbon is also right side, here also OH is below. Next carbon is left side, OH. Next carbon is again right side, here OH. Okay. Opposite here it is having a hydrogen. This is also hydrogen. Here also CH. Listen carefully. C1 carbon and C5 carbon cyclic to linkage, that is a oxygen linkage. Here both it is having a alkoxy derivatives, it is a acetal derivatives. This is a glucose, it is having acetal derivatives. This it is having a alkoxy derivatives of alpha and beta, that is a anomeric carbon. This is a anomeric carbon. If hydroxy group is right side means you have to write below. Okay, this is the structure, Haworth structure of, this is the Haworth structure of alpha D glucose. Haworth structure of alpha D glucose. This is the alpha D glucose. First one. Same structure will go for beta means hydroxy group is left side or right side. Here left side is there. When hydroxy group is right side means below. When hydroxy group left side means it is above. Same structure will go for Haworth structure of pyron. Same. Listen carefully. This is the oxygen atom. Coming to C1 carbon, here we are given numbering. Go for numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 6 carbon it is a CH2OH. Here C1 carbon, C1 carbon. This is the C1 carbon. C1 carbon hydroxy group is left side means you have to write OH. There alpha hydroxy group right side. Next here above, next one is below, next above, here OH, again here hydroxy group is here. Okay, right side means here below, this is the CH2OH. Opposite here hydrogen. Okay, this is also glucose. This glucose it is a which form? Beta form, beta D plus glucose. This is the structure of alpha glucose, beta glucose. I will go for tricks. Easily you can write it is alpha and beta. If you know the alpha glucose means you will go for it is a maltose, lactose, cellulose, you can easy. You should remember alpha glucose where we have to write hydroxy and hydrogen bond. That is very, very important. If you know well means it is a, we can go easily, you will write it is having a further structure. That's why I will tell it is having a further techniques of alpha glucose and beta glucose. Next we will go for, this is a alpha glucose and beta glucose. These are all it is having a monosaccharide structure of glucose. This is a open chain structure. Both it is having a closed structures. Closed structure of glucose, alpha glucose and beta glucose, cyclic structure, both it is having a cyclic structure. This is a our structure of alpha glucose, our structure of beta glucose. How to write structure of glucose, our structure of glucose, okay? Our structure of glucose. Same here, already discussed here, the C1 carbon to C5 carbon. Just your mind, you should write it is having a pyron structure. Okay, pyron structure means here, this is a pyron structure. Here, oxygen atom. You should remember. How to write it is a pyron structure. Each carbon here. Listen carefully. Simple techniques. This is a glucose. Okay. Alpha glucose. You should remember it is having a pyranose. Left and right. Listen carefully. Left and right. Below IOH. Watch. Listen carefully. You have it is having a pyranose structure, you should do the pyranose structure. Left and right is below OH. Watch. Below OH. One is the first carbon, one is outside, another one is inside. Listen carefully. Both left and right side is below. You have to write the below hydroxy group. One is outside, another one is inside. The last carbon it is a fixed CH2OH. Okay, this is a easy techniques. Opposite here going for H. This is easy write for alpha D glucose. This is alpha D plus glucose. Okay, alpha D plus glucose. Easy. Same, you have to beta means you should know the alpha means you can easily write beta. This hydroxy group is above. Okay, OH below the plane, here below. One is outside, another one is inside. Next we will go for the beta. This is a beta glucose. Okay, beta glucose here. You should write here. This is the pyranose. Each carbon here. This is the structure. In alpha glucose, you have to write it OH. Here OH is above OH. Here OH. Outside OH and inside OH. This is the fixed CH2OH. Okay. Here hydrogen. H. This is easy for how to write the alpha glucose and beta glucose. Easy technique. We will go for alpha glucose is no means we will go for further easily reaction. Okay. Next we will go for what is anomeric carbon. What is anomers? Listen here. Here the C1 carbon, when it is having C1 carbon, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, okay, C5 and C6. C1 carbon hydroxy group here below, here above. Here also C1 carbon. That C1 carbon is called, it is a anomer. Anomer means in carbon atoms containing hydrogen and hydroxy group, it is having a different configuration. Listen here. In any sugar, hydrogen and hydroxy group differs at functional group. differs at functional group carbon atoms are called anomers. Anomers. Listen here. What is epimers? This is the anomeric carbon, this one also anomeric carbon. Anomers means it is hydroxy and hydrogen atoms. It is a group is difference at functional group is called anomeric. Hydroxy and hydrogen, it is having a different configuration, that is called, it is anomers. What is epimers? Epimers means here hydroxy group here. Listen here. I told it is having a, you should know that it is having a pyramidal structure. OH here hydroxy group, it is alpha glucose. You take it is having a both hydroxy group is above means OH and hydrogen. That is called as epimer C1 and C4. Here what will happen in glucose hydrogen and hydroxy group. In glucose hydrogen and hydroxy group differs in any asymmetric carbon. Not only this one, any asymmetric carbon atom from functional group. Such molecules are called epimers. What is difference between here anomers and epimers? Anomers means only the hydrogen and hydroxy group is rotate alpha and beta. Here what will happen? It is an asymmetric carbon. Here asymmetric carbon and asymmetric carbon. Both hydroxy group is going to the above means that is a galactose. This is a glucose and galactose. It is examples of epimerization. In glucose, hydrogen and hydroxy groups differs at any asymmetric carbons. Okay. Such functional groups is called, it is having epimers. This is the what are anomers and what is epimers. This is the technique for how to write the structure of our structure of glucose. Next we will go for it is a fructose and cyclic structure of fructose. Next we will go for the structure of fructose. Fructose is also obtained the hydrolysis of sucrose, which undergoes hydrolysis to form it is a glucose and fructose. It is coming to along with the glucose. Okay. Fructose also formula, the same molecular formula C6H12O6, the molecular formula of fructose. It the compounds, fructose is containing a ketone functional group, that is also called is a ketose. Aldehyde is a glucose which contain aldehyde functional group, that is called as aldose. We will go for the structure of fructose. Here the total 6 carbon is there. Here also same. Here 6 carbon. 6. Okay. This is a 6 carbon. Listen carefully. Total the 6 carbon is there. When here 6 carbon, the second carbon, the number you will go for here number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The second carbon, the functional group is ketone. Second carbon is ketone. When you will go for here both side here CH2OH, first carbon and last carbon is same CH2OH, 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 CH2OH. Okay. This is the alcohol. Next carbon is already satisfied. OH is right side, here left is over, left again here right, next here left, again here left. Here left is not there, left, right, left, again here left. Hydroxy group is same, OH, OH, OH. This is the structure of fructose. Here C2 carbon is a ketone functional group. That's why it is a ketose, although this one is ketose sugar. This is the structure of fructose. Next we will go for, this is also the cyclic structure of fructose. The cyclic structure of fructose means we will go for the furan structures. First here also same carbon, here fifth carbon, here also right side is there a D. but the fructose, it is the rotation will get, it is having a Leo rotatory, the charge is negative charge, but the glucose, alpha glucose and beta glucose is a positive charge, that is a dextro rotatory. The compound is having a Leo rotatory. This is the name is D, okay, minus it is nothing but is a Leo rotatory, it is a dextro fructose, this is a fructose. Coming to here, the cyclic formation is C5. Where is carbonyl compound? C2. When here the cyclic formation, listen here, C5 C2 carbon. In glucose, C5 to C1 carbon, anomeric carbon. Here, where is carbonyl? There in aldehyde, C1 carbon is carbonyl compound. Here, C2 carbon is carbonyl compound. You will go for the cyclic structure. If the cyclic structure means here, listen here, this C2 carbon, double bond O. Next here, CH2OH. This is a cyclic structure. Numbering here C1 carbon, here the C2 carbon, okay. Next carbon C3, next carbon C4, C5, last one is CH2OH. C1 carbon and C6 carbon, this is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon. Next, hydroxy group is here, left is over, next one is right, next is left, again here left, okay. Here OH, here OH. Listen carefully. When here the protons C5 carbon to C2 carbon, one protons is shifted to here, this proton is shifted to here, OH. Double bond is converted to single bond. This is a linkage with here the C1, C2 carbon 2. This linkage, this is a oxide cyclic formation where from C2 to C5, how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, and oxygen is also there 5. This is a 5-member ring. In glucose, the 5 carbon and oxygen is there, that is a 6-member ring. When we will go for, if the glucose means here it is having a pyranose, this is a pyranose. This is a, how many number of 6-member ring is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbons is there, that is the name is pyranose. When here the glucose, fructose is there, it is having a furan, this is a furan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 4 carbon and oxygen, the name is here furanose, pyranose. Glucose is a pyranose, furan is a furanose, aldofuranose, alpha furanose, beta furanose. This is a oxide linkage. Here also this is the cyclic structure of hydroxy group is which side? Hydroxy group is right side, that is called alpha D. This is a Leo rotatory, alpha D fructose. Alpha D fructose. Same structure we will go for, this is the alpha D fructose. Same structure, I will write here, when the double bond you have to write this side. When the double bond you have to write this side means we will go for here also another structures. Here another structure means same carbon atom, here also same carbon, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here double bond you have to write this side, CO, CH2OH. Listen here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon. Here last carbon here you should know it is a CH2OH. Same here also CH2OH. If here hydrogen, here already over, next here it is having a right hydrogen, next left hydrogen, again here also left hydrogen, hydroxy group is coming OH, here also OH, here also OH. Okay, here the cyclic formation C5 to C2 carbon. C5 to C2 carbon means here one hydrogen is attached to, here double bond is converted to single bond, This cyclic is a bond formation here C2 to C5. This oxygen I am writing here. This is a cyclic structure of beta. Hydroxy group is left side is there. Hydroxy group is left side, that is a beta. Hydroxy group is right side, that is alpha. This is the name is here. Hydroxy group is there here beta. Okay, beta, alpha beta D minus fructose, and another name furanose, fructofuranose. This is a alpha fructofuranose, beta fructofuranose, or sometimes they will ask write the hour structure of alpha glucopyranose, okay. Here also beta glucopyranose, pyranose it is nothing but glucose, furan is there means here fructose. It's a 5-member ring, this one is 6-member ring. Here the C1 carbon is attached to C5, here C2 carbon is attached to, listen here, the cyclic compound C2 to C5, this is the structure. Next we will go for our structure of alpha fructose and beta fructose, similar to glucose. Next we will go for our structure of fructose. Our structure of fructose means it is a 5-member ring. The oxygen atom, furan structures, furan, it is a mother structure of furan. Okay, 5-member, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here also listen carefully. This is a 5-member ring is there. This is similar to the furan. Furan means here furan. This is a furan. This is a furan. It is similar to here also same structure. When here OH is there, this is coming to the alpha. Alpha means here coming to alpha. OH is C2 carbon is there. Numbering also. Here we have to write here CH2OH. Numbering here also CH2OH. Listen here. Both sides CH2OH and CH2OH. And the numbering also, the numbering is coming here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C2 to C5 oxide linkage C2 to C5. C2 to C5. C2 carbon and C5 carbon is oxide linkage is there. But here, listen here, C2 carbon hydroxy group is right side means you have to write here OH is below hydroxy group. Next one hydroxy group is inside. Next one this carbon is left side. Here OH. Again here left side means again here right side OH. H. Here hydrogen atom is there. This is hydroxy group is below, that is called our structure of alpha D fructose. Alpha fructose. Same compound, Beta means here hydroxy is above the plane. Next here oxygen. Okay. Same here CH2 OH. Here above means here also CH2 OH. Numbering also C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon. Hydroxy group here, just you check here the beta fructose. Beta fructose hydroxy group is which side? Left side. Left side means it will go above OH. Next here also second one also left side OH. Next here OH. Here H. This is the simple structure. This the name here. This is a alpha fructose. Next one. This is a beta D glucosidase, and this is a fructose. Our structure of fructose. This one is alpha and beta. Listen. In glucose, we are right in glucose. You should remember OH is below. Okay, one is outside, another one inside. Last one is CH2OH in glucose. Here also fructose you should remember the 5-member ring. Both side here CH2OH and CH2OH is above. CH2OH and CH2OH is above. In the glucose what will happen here? In glucose outside, inside in glucose, but fructose inside and outside. You should remember CH2OH and CH2OH. Below hydroxy group is there, and here one is inside outside. In glucose outside and inside, here inside and outside, and here hydroxy group is there, here hydrogen is there, here hydroxy group is below, that is alpha. This hydroxy group is above, that is a beta. This is the our structure of alpha fructose and beta fructose. This is a R fructofuranose, alpha fructofuranose or beta fructofuranose. This is the cyclic structure of fructose. This is a open chain. This is a cyclic structure. That is also cyclic structure. These are our structure of alpha and beta glucose. Next we will go for disaccharides.